Memory zone. It has been a while, and this is not all of the stuff. This is just a small amount of the things to add. So, I guess I might start with Lil's birthday stuff. Her birthday was in June. I think this was something from her birthday. I think it might have been. I do know for sure this was from her birthday because I got her a Stanley cup for her birthday, which was like a big deal because that's all she wanted, because in school these days, your status is judged by a cup, okay? Oh, this was the thing from Mother's Day. Do I have a Mother's Day part in here? Let's see. Girl Scouts bingo. Let's see. Am I in frame? Not really, right? Like, Malia, where the hell are you? Okay, let's see. Weird little codes, weird little things. Where's my Mother's Day stuff? I know, it's got to be in here. I guess I did not have any Mother's Day stuff in here. But I'll put it here because that was around that time. Let's see. This might be Mother's Day stuff. Yep. And this. Yep. I guess we should make a Mother's Day page. I guess we'll do it here. So I have a whole lot of stuff from my trip, and I have a paper bag that I was going to turn into a small journal just for the trip. So leave a comment and let me know if you think I should add it to this book or if I should make a whole nother journal with the paper bag from the trip. Because I do not know what to do with all the crap that I accumulated. Like, I got a bag full. Like, I got a paper bag because, like, up north. Okay, so let's talk about this. They have stopped using plastic grocery bags up north. That's fine. You want to stop using plastic bags. So I don't remember to bring my reusable because I live in a place where they still package groceries like normal people in plastic bags. Are they bad for the environment? Yes, they are bad for the environment. But the packaging in the store is still just as bad as the packaging outside of the store. Am I right? Because everything comes in plastic blister packs and bags and, you know, plastic containers, plastic throwaway, disposable everything, right? So their beef with the plastic bags is kind of stupid because they're still, you know, they're still just as much plastic crap. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, this was Vera's little thing for Mother's Day. This was her little thing. Maybe I can... This is kind of a flimsy page, though. I'm going to staple it on here. So, yeah, I get so pissed with the bag thing up there. But at least, like, you know, every year I go, it's something different. So last year, I had to pay for every bag. You know, paper bags. They were charging, some places were charging as much as like 20 cents a bag. This year, everybody's giving the paper bags away for free. Some stores, like TJ Maxx, have the big plastic bags, which is nice because then we do that. You know, they have the big bags, which I enjoy, the big bags. I'm not using these smiley faces in here. So, it's just weird to me, the whole thing. The whole thing is just strange. The whole plastic bag debacle. It's very strange to me. So I have reusable bags and I try to remember them, but I did not remember them while I was there. And then, of course, when I went to visit my grandmother, she's like, oh, take some of mine. I mean, she has got tons of bags. I bet you she has like $200 in them frickin' bags. I'm like, is this for real? Is this for real? Because this is bizarre. To have this many bags. So I took 3 of her bags because I don't usually need more than 3. You know, when I go to Walmart, it's to get like a few things while we're there. You know. I'm gonna glue this page to this page. Not like serious, but just enough so that it doesn't come apart when I'm going through the book. Because it will come apart when I'm going through the book. Alright, got that. Let's paper clip that on there too. So it doesn't flop every time I try and flip a page. Okay. We're just going to put a paper clip on that. And write a little note on here. Lillian's birthday 2025. Mother's Day 2025. Put a little arrow there and an arrow there. Shitty looking arrows, but you know, can't be good at everything. Got the dare thing on here. Let's put a McDonald's sticker. Let's add some stuff to this page to not make it look so empty. Oh my god, this shit don't want to come off. I do have other stuff in the house too. That's just like my life stuff, not vacation stuff. I'm just in a, you know, I don't know what to do about vacation time. You know, because it was like bittersweet, you know. It was nice to see my family. I really miss Cape Cod. Living down here in the South, I do not miss anything at all about Massachusetts. I hate my hometown. It has turned into a dump. And I'm very grateful that I'm not raising my children in that frickin' hellhole. I'm very sorry if you live up there. But you got to admit, that town has turned into a shit box in the surrounding areas. I do not miss that crap, but I do miss the Cape. I miss Cape Cod. I miss having, you know, a place to go to get away for the weekend. You know, I miss that. So I hate having that so far from me. I hate having my grandmother so far from me. She's 90 years old this year. And, you know, when you're 90, I mean, that's tough. I don't know if my goodbye is going to be my last goodbye, you know. And it's just hard. Hey, a grocery list. I'm going to put a grocery list in here somewhere. Can't put it there because my little pocket. I'm going to put this on here like this, and then it like opens up like this. It's going to be just a whole bunch of flippy flapping. Did I just put that on the wrong place? Nope, 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 we're good. On my grocery list, I had cereals, Brian's milk, almond milk. That's what I drink. Bread, eggs, hot dog chili. I make hot dog chili now, so this is from a while ago. Onions, beef broth cans, pot pies, small cans of hash. I love corned beef hash. It's definitely one of my weaknesses. Cheese, mozzarella, cheese meaning American, parm, grated parm, beef, chicken, pork, bacon, pizza sauce, hot dogs, chocolate chips, refried beans, creamy soups, peas and carrots, broccoli, kielbasa, cabbage, English muffins, brown sugar, powdered sugar, butter, whipped cream, snacks, and cookies. I also needed ice and toothpaste. So this is when I was in my ice debacle. So yeah, that's my grocery list. I'm sure that that is very much information that you needed to know. This was Vera's little thing that she made with all the stickers. Sticker stuff. I'm going to stuff it in here. All right, so that was a short little memory zone session, even though it was like, you know, 13 minutes. Oh, let's put this in here. Okay, no. I got other stuff like Lillian's broken arm. She broke her frickin' arm. So that was fun. That was a thing. So this is where we had to go for walk-in same day orthopedic care, because we took her to like an urgent care place that is attached to our doctor's office. I like this whole like urgent care, but it's still a part of your doctor's network. I like this whole thing that the healthcare system's got going on, because we were literally there for like a half an hour. And, you know, then she went to get her cast, and it was like, you know, an hour and a half total from the time they x-rayed to the time her cast was on. From urgent care to there. It's like an hour and a half. We went to have frickin' IHOP for dinner. So this is the splint that they had her in. And then she got put in a cast, and then she ended up with an arm brace that she barely wore. She was supposed to have her follow-up appointment tomorrow, but we decided to cancel it because she is just fine. And, you know, 10 miles to the gallon in his truck for the guy to tell her that she's fine is just really a lot. Since we're driving Brian's big gas guzzler. I'm going to put this in white. Lillian broke her wrist. And I believe it was 5/8/25. Got cast. It was a week. I feel so bad. Like, I'm such a horrible mom. It was a week from the time that she fell and broke it to when I took her to the urgent care. I'm going to try folding this in thirds because the halves takes up a lot of space and then I don't have room. Right? So if I fold it like this, then I can zozong, zozong. Yes, that was a technical term, zozong. It was a week, so she really nursed it for like a week, but she kept telling me it was feeling better, right? So she kept saying, oh no, you know, I think it's feeling better. And I thought it was a sprain for sure. I'm like, oh, you know, she sprained it. That's how that went. That was a sprain. But then she woke up crying in the middle of the night, and I said, you know what, this is going to be something serious. So we took her to the urgent care the next day. After school, I could not take her before school because they were doing their preps for their big end of the year tests, which I now don't give any shits about. I shouldn't have given any shits about it then. I should have just kept her out of school. But she made it, and we got a cast on, and you should have seen the way those people in that place looked at me like I was a horrible mother for waiting a week. But she was a trooper, and that's how that went. So we're getting somewhere in my memories. We're getting pretty far. I got more stuff to add, like I said. Let me know in the comments if you think I should do a separate one for vacation. We're getting kind of alligatored. I might have to pull some stuff out, some pages out. We'll see. Well, thank you all for hanging. Ta-ta for now.